Okay, all of you, good afternoon. Now today from economics, now I am going to explain you from last unit, or today I am going to start last unit of this economics book, economics, that is unit 12, and the topic that on which we are going to discuss today is that international trade. International trade. So first we will learn today about concept of international trade and importance of international trade today. So first let me explain you about what is international trade. What is international trade? Okay, now usually selling and buying of goods and service is called trade. So when this selling and buying of goods and services occurs within the boundary of the nations, that is called internal trade or home trade. But when selling and buying process occurs with the people of different countries or from one country with another country, then that is called external trade or trade, international trade. In other words, you can say foreign trade. So when goods are imported and exported from one country to another country, that is called international trade. Usually in international trade, goods are exported and imported. So the buying and selling activities in international are called importing and exporting. So when they are done with the people of two different countries, what means the goods which are unavailable in one country can be fulfilled by importing goods from another country. So that helps the people to fulfill the needs of their lives, their daily needs. As well as international trade also helps to fulfill the people's desire, and they can achieve also quality goods at reasonable price. So international trade is very helpful, very important for every nations, and especially we all know that there is no any country in the world which is self-sufficient. Every country they have to import some goods from other country. So for that they have to take help of this what trade? International trade. What trade? International trade. Now importance of international trade. Now what important international trade means? International trade has a lot of importance. So there are many importance. Now here are some points I am going to explain you about. Now I am going to explain the importance of international trade in point wise. Number one point is quality and cheaper goods. Number two, agricultural development. Number three, industrial development. Number four, increase in employment opportunities. Number five, expansion of market. Number six, good relation with foreign countries. Now there are many other also importance. So these are some points I am going to explain. Now, number one, quality and cheaper goods. Now when you talk about international trade means, usually what means? Those goods whose manufacturing costs are very high in own country, such goods we can import from other countries. So when you import from other countries such goods, or if you import such goods from foreign country, what means? We can get goods at cheaper price also, plus we can get quality goods. Because if you import goods from foreign country, usually foreign country or usually developed country, they produce their goods and services by using advanced tools and equipment, by using advanced technology. So when by using skilled manpower, well-trained manpower, so when they are used, and when advanced tools and equipment, advanced machinery are used, what best? Definitely the goods and service they produce are of quality, good quality. So such good quality goods we can buy at cheaper price. Because same goods if you produce in own country, their cost of production is very high. For example, if you talk about machinery goods in Nepal, the production of machinery goods will be very high in Nepal. Why? Because all the raw materials that they require for their productions, they have to import from other country. So better not to produce such goods in Nepal. They can import from other country at what price? Reasonable price. So that's why I said that with the help of international trade, we can achieve quality goods and cheaper goods. Now, number two, agriculture development. Now, what agriculture development means? Now we are, in modern age. We are at the exit of 21st century. So everything has been modernized. So it's very important that our agricultural sector also should be modernized. For modernizing agricultural sector to have more crops to increase the productivity of agriculture sectors, it is very important that advanced machinery and equipments which are required for agriculture, advanced tools and equipment which are required for agriculture, they should be used. And they can be only used when they are imported from other countries. Because such type of goods, such type of machinery, tools and equipment, they are not manufactured in one country. Now when we talk about at present, usually you plow field with the help of tractors. Now, no tractor are made in one country. There are many other, agricultural tools and equipments which are used at present. They are not manufactured in Nepal, so we have to use them for our better agricultural practice, for our better, development of agriculture. So they can be only possible when you import from other country, and that is only possible with the help of trade, international trade. Now next thing, industrial development. Now, industrial development also same. When we talk about industrial developments, in industry and factory also, a lot of machinery, tools and equipment are used there. So the machinery, tools and equipment which are used at industry, they also should be advanced. Modern machinery and tools should be used. Advanced technology should be used, and they also are not manufactured in Nepal. They also should be imported from other countries. Then only we can use. Now there are some machinery which are not made in Nepal, and we have to use such machine in industry and factory. And you could only use such industry and such machine and machines in industry and factory. Then what means your production will be very less, production quality will be very low, goods that is produced will be very low quality. It will not be able to compare with the foreign goods. So not to have such problems, it's very important that we have to use those machines which will help us to give us more production and which will help us to produce more quality goods. And such type of machines only can be made possible in Nepal with the help of this trade, international trade, because we have to import them from other country. They are not manufactured in our own country. We have to import from other country. So only possible with the help of this trade, international trade. Now, the increase in employment opportunities. Now, I said that with this international trade, it will definitely increase employment opportunity in many ways. Because what international trade means, easily in trade also, directly also many people they can get jobs. Plus, with the help of international trade, many remittance, banking facility also will increase, financial sector also will increase. Over there also many people will get jobs. So many industry and factory also will be established. Over there also people will get jobs. So in this way, international trade helps for the creation of employment opportunity. Now, expansion of market. Now next is what? Expansion of market. Now it is definitely when you talk about market means, if you talk about Nepal is very small country, not so big country, so its market is not so large. So usually what means multinational company, usually what means joint stock company, large scale industries, they will invest a lot of capital, and for that they also need a very big market, very large market. So that large market they only can achieve with the help of this trade, international trades, because the goods and services which are produced in Nepal, if they sell only within Nepal, they don't get enough market for the expansion and growth, for the developments. So for that what means, along with Nepal, they also should be able to export their goods India, China, Bangladesh, Bhutan, many other countries of the world. So when that they do that what means, their market is not only in Nepal, or limited to Nepal, their market is globalized, their market is worldwide. So when that happens, they can expand their industry, they can expand their factory, they can increase their financial levels. So for that also happens. International trade is very important. Now next is good relation with foreign countries. Definitely what means, when you do this international trade, when you import goods and service from one country to another country, what means? Then what means? People of different countries are used in that process. So when the people of different countries are used in that process, it gives also a relation with them. It brings us what? Good relation with them. So suppose if the exporter of Nepal imports goods from, if the people of Nepal import goods from Indian traders, so definitely they will have relation with Indian peoples. If they will import from Japan, they will have relation with Japanese peoples. If they will import from Dubai, they will have relation with Dubai people. So in this means When this international trade, it also creates what? It also makes good relation with what countries? Foreign countries. Along with that, when people go for importing and exporting, they also visit different country. They will stay there in the hotels. They see their culture. They practice their cultures. Everything they see. So that also brings they will be sharing up culture, practice, customs. Many they will be sharing. So that also creates what? Good relation with what country? Foreign country. So in this what means foreign country what international trade also has to create good relation with foreign countries. So these are some importance that I have explained you of international trade. Okay, this is for today. Thank you all of you.